Hi, I'm Dr. Tiffany Kataria, and I'm here to talk to the stars of the new movie, Passengers. While they're used to answering questions, today we thought we'd flip the script and answer any questions they had about NASA and space travel.
What's going to be the next groundbreaking discovery in space travel and in propulsion in space?
I think getting close to the speed of light, I think will be the next, getting the technology in order to do that is going to be the next breakthrough. But I think we're, depending on who you ask, I think we're a bit of a ways away from that.
What do you feel about the term "a wrinkle in time"?
I think it's, an accurate one. I think, astrophysicists are thinking about, multiple dimensions and how that sort of folds into the fabric of time. I think it's definitely a reasonable thing to think about. I don't think about it, but it's really cool.
What are we most likely to become extinct by? The sun, becoming too close to the sun, or a singularity?
I mean, I think, our sun is evolving. I think in either case, it's probably going to be, billion years off before either of those happen. Yeah.
But we need to start planning now,
Yeah,
presumably.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is there any possibility that every star that we're looking at is in fact our sun? The sun around which the center of our solar system just compounded upon itself over and over again in various states of existence?
That's a really deep question, Chris. I don't think that's the case, but I think there's
Wrong, it is.
If at some point in the future, like distant future, time travel is invented, does that not mean that people will already be here who are traveling in time? And presumably we're around for the whole history of mankind. Because if you can invent it,
then
there'll be people going back.
Right.
The fact that we don't see any of those people, what does that tell us about how time travel might work?
I don't know. Maybe they're really stealthy, and they're hiding in plain sight until we sort of figure it out. So,
or maybe part of time travel is about not having a physical presence, but traveling through consciousness.
That's true. A mental presence, is also a possibility.
Maybe what we think of as ideas are actually people from the future whispering it to us in our head.
Yeah, I think when it comes to planets, when it comes to space travel, I think nature has shown us that nature's imagination is much richer than our own. So, crazy things could happen.
It's like Shakespeare, where any idea you have, you go to a Shakespeare play and he's already had it.
Absolutely.
Nature is like that as well, where anything we can come up with, any concept, is already there existing in nature, and it expands as we expand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So one last question. So what exactly about the movie why did you want to make a movie about space? What drew you to the movie?
The space aspect isn't what drew me to this movie. It was more the love story and the tale of these two humans and all the questions it made me ask myself. But I myself, separately from this movie, am infinitely curious about space, which infinitely is a good word because space, I don't know if you know this, but it's infinite.